Let's talk about Iran. Does the Iran nuclear deal pose an existential threat to Israel? Does it threaten the survival of Israel, as Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, has repeatedly suggested, in your view as the former head of Mossad?
I believe that there is no existential threat to Israel from anybody in the world, including the Iranians. I believe that Israel has adequate responses to any threat that the Iranians pose. I say that not because we have one specific capability or a different capability, but the total of all our capabilities, both defensive and offensive, are such that we can be sure and assured that the existence of Israel is assured for the next 1,000 years.
Why then do you think the Israeli Prime Minister and Israeli politicians from across the spectrum, left and right, have come out so vociferously, even emotionally, against the Iran nuclear deal, saying it's an existential threat, saying it puts Israel in mortal danger? Are they just wrong? Are they lying? What is the deal?
First of all, they're not lying. They think differently than I think. You can accept my view, and you can...
yours is a minority view. Would you accept?
I'm not sure whether it's a minority or majority view. I know many people in the establishment who believe what I'm saying, that we have sufficient capability to assure our existence.
Do you think...
But why is fear being used as a tool to assure Israel's support of one side or another? This, unfortunately, goes back to our recent history of the last 100 years, because those who quote the existential threat also go back to the Holocaust. And I believe there is no comparison between the Holocaust and what is happening now, because in the Holocaust we were defenseless, and today we are the strongest military power in the Middle East.
Do you think then it's all for domestic political consumption, the railing against the Iran deal, the railing against Iran as a whole?
To some extent, yes. Because look, since the deal has been done, look how silent most of the Israeli leaders are on Iran. Suddenly, it's almost a deafening silence. Whereas before the deal was signed, almost every day people were railing against it and so forth. Suddenly, the tone has changed. And suddenly, it's possible for the Israeli Prime Minister to go to Moscow and to talk to the Russian President at the same time that the Iranians are coming to Moscow, and they are now probably one of the biggest allies of the Russians in the Middle East.